How's it going, folks? Today we are back in the backyard and we are going to be building another archery target stand. If you remember, a few months ago we built one down in Florida, but now I'm back in Montana. As you guys can see, there's mountains right there, so I need to build another one of those archery stands because I like to do all sorts of experiments with the crossbows, push them at different distances, test different broadheads, and for that I need a backstop. I typically just shoot in this hill, but I figured why risk the chance of having a broadhead fly over that hill, and there's a road back there, and anyways, I don't want that hassle. So today we are going to build another one of those archery stands, and we're gonna add a little axe throwing target at it as well for Kova. So we got the materials. I went to Lowe's, picked up the materials. Here they are. Pretty simple. I'm just gonna do probably 4x4 again, 6 feet in the front, 5.5 feet in the back, something like that. I might make it a little smaller. Plus, another thing that I'm doing is I'm gonna make it mobile this time because out there in Florida, it's kind of in the woods, it don't matter. But here, I don't want to be stuck in the middle of this field, in the middle of the property. So this way, I got some coasters for it, or whatever you call them, and we're gonna be able to move it back and fro from the area. And then with the property, so there's about 2 acres out here, so that means I can shoot all the way out to, I believe it's about right at 100 yards to that side. I don't know if I'm gonna push it that far with the pistol crossbows. However, with the Megabat, that's definitely something we can test out, and that's why I want to build this backstop, because if anything does happen, I know that there's a backstop. So let's just jump right into the build, folks. Let's do it. All right, so it's pretty simple. I don't got much tools, but you don't need much tools. Impact and skill saw is all you need. It would be nice to have a square also, but I don't got a square, but I think I'll be fine without a square. Honestly, we're not doing any crazy cuts. Tape measure and a pencil. So that's pretty much all we need, and let's just start the build. So we got my handy dandy little tape measure right here, and first I want to do, so these are 8 footers, so we're gonna do 4 footers. So we're just gonna mark 4 feet, and we're gonna chop them right in half. Just right in half, boom. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pretty much just build 2 square boxes, and that's gonna be the base and the roof. So then I got these 12 footers right here. We're gonna cut these in half, and this is gonna be the legs. So all we need to do is measure 6 feet. And then we don't want a crazy drop, so I think we're gonna do 5 feet for the back. So I'll probably chop off 2 feet in the front, and then we'll cut it in half. And just like that, we got all the pieces cut, and as you can see, there is not much, but it was very quick, so that's all that matters. Now we can get the impact, get some screws, and start screwing the 4 squares together. Pretty much right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a square. And my ground here isn't level, which might affect it, but it's gonna be on wheels, and I'm assuming the wheels are gonna sink it in a little bit. So it shouldn't be too terrible either way, regardless. So yeah. Boom. So we're gonna build 2 of these, and is gonna be the base and the bottom. We're also gonna need to put some tires on it, or some of those dollies on them, or whatever they're called. And yeah. Ooh. Just split that. Awesome, so right there you can see I got the 2 squares built out, and now I think it's time to throw on these wheels, and this is gonna be able to, this way I'm gonna be able to move it around because my goal is to make a mobile target. Obviously it's not super mobile, however, or mobile archery stand. But the point is, you know, first of all, it keeps it off the ground. This way the wood doesn't rot, and number 2, I can move it around, and it got these brakes in it, so I'll just lock it up and good. However, I forgot to grab bolts for this, and I got these wood screws. However, this hole right here, you can see right there, it can work, but it can also fall out. So I'm gonna try to find some washers, put a washer on the screw, and then drill it in, and that way it should be good. Like, once again, this isn't super heavy duty build. It's just a nice mobile light build. But I'm gonna go find some washers, and we're gonna screw these on. I'm excited. Man, this wood's really splitting on me like crazy. It'll keep her in there good enough though. Nice. She's on wheels. All right, so now that we got this John on wheels, I figure we can throw on the legs. 6 footers up front, 5 footers in the back. And then we're gonna put the roof, put the plastic stuff on the roof, and then we'll be able to attach it. And yeah, this thing's actually gonna be a little taller than I expected because of those wheels. Just like that. Oh, this stuff cuts a lot better than the stuff in Florida that I had. Actually made a straight cut and it didn't flake, so that's nice. Done. All right, so here's where I'm at. Not much has changed other than some planning. So here's the stand. One of those legs is super crooked, but at this point I don't care that much. You can see that that right one is kind of leaning a bit too much. However, I don't know how to straighten it out, so it is what it is. But here's the plan. So first of all, it's way too pale, it's way too white. I want to darken it, so I'm gonna would be nice if it was a little lower. Now I need to go and grab the mat, back it up here, and try to put it up. Last man, my brother helped me. This I'm by myself, so I don't know if I'll even be able to do it, but we're gonna try. So what I'm thinking is, because it's super heavy, I'm just gonna try to lift it up right here, screw it into the back, and then just drive off. Oh my gosh. Barely in there. I really wish I had a helping hand right now because this is turning out just not the best. Tell you what, I'll just say that much. All right, so it's the next day and I got my stain ready. I'm gonna stain this sucker today and build the hatchet target. So I'm just using an old sock that has a hole in it that I was about to throw away, and then I'm like, oh snap, I can use this. So we're just gonna apply just a little bit onto it. Probably would have been nice to do this before we actually built it, but you know what? It'll be a-okay. I'm doing a nice red mahogany color stain, so it's gonna be quite a bit darker, but I think it's gonna look a lot nicer, honestly, in my opinion. So yeah, that's just kind of the plan. I'm gonna stain this sucker. Once I stain this, I'm gonna go and we're gonna build the other target. So that's kind of what the plan is at the moment, and stay tuned. All right, so now that it's all stained up, I can trace the target. So I'm using these what is this, quarter inch plywood, and because it's not square it's not going to go on perfectly. And if I did this, if it was all square, I'd be able to just slap it on there because it's supposed to be 4 feet by 4 feet, but you know what, it doesn't work like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to trace these out, we're going to cut them, and then we're going to build a target on top of this plywood. So what I'm going to do is, I don't think it really matters what one's the bottom, what one's the top. So I'm going to throw this on. Okay, the bottom is not too bad. Ooh. Okay, not too bad, I guess, other than that I put it on the wrong side, the stain, and I don't have any more stain. Sweet. Let's go build the target for the hatchet now. Alright, so right now you can see we got the boards in here, and I'm going to be building the target out of this material right here. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Sorry about the lighting, it's really bad in here. But there we go. But pretty much this is just some scrap wood that my brother brought. I believe it's siding. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna build a nice little target and glue it on and then throw it up. So pretty simple, just like that. That's what we're gonna do. My camera's about to die, which sucks. So I don't know if I should put it on pause, charge up the camera, and then do this. Because it's pretty simple, but kind of want to show you guys how I do this, but we'll see. Alright folks, so we got to cut out, this is kind of what I'm going for right here, this shape right here. So yeah, that's going to be up on there, and then this is the target right here. And right now all I'm debating is I'm trying to figure out if I should glue it on like this, or try to glue it together and then throw it up on the wall when it's up. I'm probably gonna do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip these over on the other side and just have some like cross supports and try to glue the seams in together. But I don't know, because I'd want it to be secure. I don't know, I'm gonna think about it, but that's kind of where I'm at right now. And then once that's up, we can throw it onto the actual archery stand. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Okay, so what I've done is I've separated all of the pieces, and because it is siding or flooring, whatever it is, might be flooring because it's clipping together. Anyways, you got these seams and it got the little connector thingies, the lips. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna glue these seams. Just glue them. Glue them just like that. And I'm also gonna glue them together in the back using another piece of using some other planks. So I've also lined them up earlier and put marks on them, except now I can't see those marks. Snap, oh, that's up here. Yep. And this way it'll be lined up perfectly the way I need it to be lined up. Okay. So now I'm gonna let it sit for however long it needs to sit. All right, so it's been a couple of days and everything is all dried up. The glue is all set in place. And so now, let me show you actually. So this is the target right here. I don't know how well it's gonna hold up because the seams are just glued and then it just glued in place like this. The axe or the hatchet, the blackthorn, it is pretty light. It's not a super heavy, it's not like heavy. So I don't think it's gonna destroy it extremely fast, but obviously with time it's gonna get destroyed. But this right here, that's the target. So now all we're gonna do is we're gonna throw these on and screw that on. And everything is already kind of, I already measured everything out and it's all cut. So now all I gotta do is just throw it on there. So it's pretty dang simple, nothing crazy. So yeah. Now we can throw this beautiful target up, and you guys can see I got a little sliver up here, but it's okay. So right here we got the blackthorn hatchet. This is under our Kova brand. If you guys didn't know, we opened up a couple other brands with more innovative outdoor equipment, and this is our throwing hatchet. And that's why I built this little stand. Now I might be a little close, but I'm gonna get out of frame. Let me move y'all further so y'all can kind of see the whole shebang. Maybe right here. How's that? Okay. So blackthorn hatchet. Oh, so close. It's stuck, but didn't stick good enough. Let's try again. I haven't thrown this thing in a little while. There we go, finally stuck it. Oh my gosh, that took a while. But it works. I'm gonna try to stick it one more time. Maybe I found the sweet spot right here. There we go. Now we're talking, now we're sticking her. Let's go 3 for 3. Let's try. Man. Okay, so yeah, this material is pretty soft, but anyways, so that's the mobile target, and I want to show you guys another really cool thing. So, is this locked? So I need to unlock these little wheels, but just like this, because I'm on the property, I don't want to have it out all the time, so I'm able just to, okay, one of them's locked. There we go. It was just sunk into the grass. So now I'm able just to push it out of the way and kind of move it around and push it down into the corner of the property where no one's going to be able to see it. Target inside of it. Let me do one quick walk around for y'all and I'll let you guys go. I know this video is taking a little longer than typical, but so here it is. So you guys can see that's the hatchet throwing target. Here we have the front side. This is for the crossbow and bows. This right here, I eventually want to build a fold out table. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna be big enough, but it would be nice if I can just build in like a fold out table so I can do, you know, so I can work on the crossbows and whatnot out here, right, all in one piece. This is the backstop. It's a horse mat. As you guys can see, this is what I was talking about. There's a lot of extra material. However, it's super, super thick. I wasn't able to cut it with my skill saw. It just clogs it up. So maybe I'll try using a grinder or something. But I mean, that's about it. So we got the coasters, we got 4 of them. But that's it, folks. That is building the ultimate, just epic mobile target stand with a built-in hatchet throwing target in it. It's really cool. It's really honestly neat. As you can see, this is what it looks like from afar off. Backstop target. I mean, this is really cool little stand. I hope you guys enjoyed. Really easy build. It took me, you can do this all in one day. It took me a little while because the weather was bad and then I was working on some other stuff. However, you can easily do this in one day. So that's it, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys enjoyed this type of content, let me know in the comments below. So stay tuned, folks, for more content. Gonna be doing some tests this week and whatnot. So I'll see y'all next time.